The Generally Trivial Podcast, current events, interesting facts. Yeah, it's crazy, but still so fun. Like Tinder dates when they all go wrong. And even pop-up Cheeto restaurants. Naked burglars, man, they so dumb. The Florida man, gotta watch him though. Incoming robot overloads. Can't forget about alien wormholes. And eclipses with Sasquatch. So if you wanna get that odd news, I'm telling you, this the best spot, yeah.
Welcome back to Generally Trivial, a podcast on the lighter side of current events. Today is Friday, November 17th, and I am Jeff, one of your hosts here. Today with me, I have Shawn.
Hey, yo.
And Jordan.
What's up?
And I have a dilemma for you guys.
All right.
Shawn, you and I have a history when it comes to snack cakes.
Yeah, we do.
I used to come up to you and ask you while at work if they were any good.
While the box was open.
The box was open, and sometimes accidentally.
The first time maybe accidentally. No time after that.
Yeah, well, they would sometimes collide with the floor out of the box.
Or the table.
Yeah. But worse news is about to befall one of the beloved snack cakes. Because Little Debbie is taking to social media with the phrase, "One gotta go."
Zebra cakes.
You think
Okay,
so?
well,
Yeah.
okay, hold up. First of all, let me give you the list. But second of all, what the crap? Zebra cakes?
Yeah.
You don't get higher class than zebra cakes.
Jeff is so right about
I don't
that.
care about
There's a
zebra cakes
reason
at
it's
all.
not on the list,
They're
Shawn.
so...
I've never bought a zebra cake in my life.
Have you ever had a zebra cake?
I have. They used to buy it, like my parents bought them when I was little. I've never personally bought one on my own.
You should buy one.
I don't want to.
Your life will change.
Because I like everything else
Okay,
better.
there's a reason it's not on the list. Here's the list. I can't even say the first one. Because it's so egregious that it's even on the list.
Can I take a guess?
I know what you're going to say, but here's the rest of them, and then I'll let you take the guess.
All right.
Okay, Nutty Buddy bars,
Oh,
Yeah, you can't get rid of nutty bars.
oatmeal cream pies,
Can't get rid of those.
and honey buns.
Can't get rid of those.
Okay, so the fifth option is the one you actually can't get rid of.
I'm going to guess like Star Crunch.
Yeah, Star Crunch. That's the one I'm worried about. It's somehow not on the list. But they put Christmas tree cakes on the list.
No, they did not. Jeff, those are
Wow,
your
that's
favorite.
real dumb.
That is a classic.
You know what? Christmas tree cake is just a zebra cake.
Yeah,
different.
but it's at least thematic.
It's just dramatic.
And they only sell them for a limited time of year. Why get rid of one that you only have in stores for like 2 months a year anyway?
Yeah. Well,
That's dumb.
plus it's one of the, couple dozen foods that I eat, oddly. I have a specific way to conquer a Christmas tree cake. And
Is the bottom first or the top first?
it's around the edge.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
So you just rotate it in kind of a circular motion until it's all gone?
I'm a
Until it's
texture
basically
eater.
a zebra cake anyway.
I'm a texture eater. So the texture on the edge where it's coalesced is definitely beneficial. But I want to know, what are you guys thinking? Which is the one to go with? I mean, I'm going to slap you in your mouth if you say Christmas tree cake, but...
I enjoy the Christmas cake as well. I don't think that should be one even on the list at all. And as hard as it is, I'm going to say honey bun. I love me some good honey buns. But you just cannot get rid of a nutty bar or oatmeal cream pie. You just can't do it. I could live without a honey bun, you know?
I've got a box of honey buns at home right now, so honey buns are not on the list. I don't know. Those are all real dumb.
Look, how about this?
I still say zebra cakes.
How about...
Write-in vote.
How about this? We get rid of the nutty bars because nobody knows how to eat them the correct way.
Oh, no. Layer by layer.
Layer by layer. Exactly.
I've never eaten a nutty bar layer by layer in my life.
This is causing division here at this very table, so we need to get rid of it.
This vote is crazy easy for me. Because oatmeal cream pies are trash.
Ugh.
I love
Except they're not as
oatmeal
much
cream.
trash as zebra cakes.
At least the good fudge round is not on the list.
Now my vote's Christmas tree cakes.
We are going to take 10 paces and then just charge slapping.
Charge slapping.
Look for this video on the Facebook page. Oh my, that would be it'd probably get some views.
It probably would.
Until like you laid the haymaker down on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not coming in like play slapping. I'm winding up the whole run
He's like the wacky wailing inflatable arm man,
and just swinging away.
Swinging away.
I don't have good joints, so I feel like I'd just rear back and like end up like snapping my elbow because like it met Shawn's face and just like the whole motion has to continue in some form or another, and it just continues in my elbow breaking and shattering.
I have experience hitting people, so I think I'd be all right.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead into Did You Hear?
All right, so I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was recently a strange attempted murder in Japan, I'm assuming? Yeah, in Japan.
Okay.
Based on the names, I was assuming.
You sure it's not Canada?
No, it's Japan.
All right.
Mayuko Matsumoto, 82. Her daughter found her in her house. She had 20 cuts on her face. This is in Mifune, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, in southern Japan. The police launched an attempted murder investigation after seeing the wounds. Some of them were pretty severe. Her daughter said when she found her, everything above her chin was basically just covered in blood, her entire face.
It sounds terrible.
They had no idea what happened. They found no sign of forced entry into the house, but when they examined the wounds, they suspected that they had been caused by a cat.
Oh.
So...
Is this some kind of 1984, like, cat in a cage?
No, actually. Police, looked around the neighborhood and examined the stray cats in the area, and they actually found that one of the stray cats had human blood on it. Traces of blood on its paws.
Oh, wow.
And apparently that cat just found its way into her home and apparently tried to murder the old lady.
Wow.
Oh
a random stray cat.
I wonder if it was hungry.
They didn't say anything about bites.
Like the alpha cat.
It was just scratches.
People say about, like, an icicle, you stab something with an icicle, but I think this might just be the perfect crime.
Just sick a cat on them.
Perfect.
Her daughter probably sent the cat in and then removed the cat before she called the police.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well, my story today is not that much removed from something you had going on, although the intent behind it is a little different. This is also an attack, a home invasion that was going on.
Cat scratch fever?
Cat scratch fever.
Homie outside.
I'm going to give you guys the chance to guess where this one happened.
Florida.
Florida. Ding, ding, ding.
You didn't even let me
Yes.
try.
That you got to be faster on the buzzer, Jordan.
All right, fine. Florida.
I was looking. I thought
The
we
ding,
had the
ding,
correct answer one.
We don't have it.
We do somewhere, but it's fine. I probably took it out because we weren't playing a game.
Booyah.
So, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood, I assume he's cousin of Jimmy,
Naturally.
he told news outlets that Lindsay Pelton and Doug Teixeira, must be cousin of Mark. They told the authorities, they told Mr. Chitwood that 2 armed men entered their home on October 26th and shot Teixeira in the leg and Pelton in the arm. So they made the phone call. The authorities came. They took the couple to the hospital and let them go after a little bit of treatment because they weren't life-threatening injuries.
Right.
The problem is that they don't think that these injuries were sustained by an outside force. They believe that this couple was trying to stage a home invasion and shot each other in order to get an insurance claim.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
The deputies initially suspected foul play when they smelled bleach and saw dried blood in the garage and other parts of the home. So, like, they were trying to clean up and clean. You have, like, the residue after you fire a gun. I guess they were trying to get rid of that.
Yeah.
They're both charged with false information or providing false information, and they were released on bond. But, they probably had that bond money from some other sort of illegal activity, I feel like.
I don't feel like this... Well, this may have been their first rodeo, though. They were pretty bad.
I feel like they were... It's their first rodeo in this kind of
That's
arena.
true.
They probably started off with some simple Florida pastime shoplifting. And,
Yeah.
They were stepping it up to insurance fraud.
yeah.
Poorly.
You know what sounds fun?
Poorly.
Stealing from insurance companies. Did you all hear about the first Martian man born on Mars, raised on Earth?
I did not.
I mean, I've known about the second and third, but the first one, was
The first guy was kind
a
of
little
kept
less familiar.
as a secret for the longest time.
I mean, I knew he existed because otherwise the other guy wouldn't be the
second and the third.
Exactly. Well, this young boy at the time named Boris Kiprianovich,
There we go.
who's 21 now, lives in Russia, and claims that he lived on Mars in a previous life.
So I want to go to his house when I go trick-or-treating.
Why?
Because he's going to have a lot of candy bars.
Probably no zebra cakes, though. Anyways, he claims that he was reborn on Earth when the atmosphere of Mars was destroyed by nuclear war. And so he was reborn on Earth to prevent that very thing from happening on Earth. And he says that he's not the only one on this Earth, that they are, in hiding underground.
So this happened in the last 17 years.
Yeah, he was 4 years old when he first started telling his mother that he was from a different planet.
It's awesome.
Why did we not notice?
I don't know. Probably because you can't understand a lot of what Russian says.
No. Why didn't we notice this happening on Mars?
Oh.
No. Well, I think he's saying that actually happened a long time ago. It's just that he was then just now reborn on Earth.
Thank you.
21 years ago.
He actually, in the article that I was reading, Boris says that the first time he had ever visited Earth was during the Egyptian pyramids era when they were being built. And that he was here helping them build those, and he knows of secret passages involving the Sphinx that guards the pyramids.
I should check that out.
He says there's a gateway behind the Sphinx's ear. So if you ever go to...
That's where all the quarters are.
If I go there,
That
I'll
might
just
be.
check. Hey, can I get a look behind the Sphinx's ear real quick?
Are we allowed up there? Can I get my picture? Will you take my picture on the Sphinx? No, sir, you can't get up there. What's that over there?
You just need a drone.
Yeah, a drone might work. There might be some restricted airspace there, though.
Well, whatever it is, if there is a tunnel there, theoretically, it'd probably be covered up by now.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah.
He does. His mother says that she believed that he was. She does believe that he's from a different planet originally, because when he was first born, 1 day old, that he looked at her with the intenseness of an adult male, eyes wide open, and normally newborns are born with their eyes shut and sometimes crying, and he just stared into her soul, she said. And then at 2.5 months was holding his own head up. By the time he was 2, he was reading, writing, and drawing art. And
Nice.
Yeah. So, very advanced for his type of age. Yeah.
His type of age. What type of age are you?
I'm the Benjamin Button type. It's backwards.
And now it's time for a little bit of up or down. Thanks to the new Kia... You just Elmo'd that laugh.
He did at the end.
Thanks to the new KFC Drumstick Bath Bomb, you'll soon be able to prep for your date by adding fried chicken to your fragrance palette.
Ugh.
Are you up or down on fried chicken bath bombs?
Shawn, we're going to answer at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Down.
That's how it works here. I'm always up. Shawn's always against whatever I say. So
You just have horrible opinions.
look, I'm for it
Objectively.
because I don't mind being in finger licking good.
I feel so bad for you, Christy.
I'm actually up on this too, but not
Yes.
not for the traditional reasons.
Why?
I would want to do it if I'm like a dog catcher, you know? That would just make the job
That's
so
fair.
easy.
Yeah, like a humane shelter. Like you worked in New York. You're an animal catcher. They're gonna come
You
to
always
you.
add this random backstory. Bangladesh film star Shakib Khan is being sued by a rickshaw driver after accidentally giving out his real phone number in a movie release this year. Khan's female fans are calling and looking for him instead. Are you up or down on this legal battle?
I'm down. Change your number. Get a new one. It's that easy.
Yeah, I'm down too. Use that to get clients. Be like, no, I'm not him, but I can take you to where he is.
For a small fee.
I'm also down because this way I think you actually could get dates.
It's true.
Because it's usually girls calling, so... Unless he's a married man, I guess, but...
Yeah, it's true. But he should definitely use it for business.
Hey, I have a question. What's a rickshaw driver?
A rickshaw is like one of the carts they pull behind them, the people.
He
Oh.
actually drives a motorized one, but...
Oh,
How do you drive?
he's lazy.
So it's like...
It's like a...
yeah. It's like in...
Some
The
people do it on
Emperor's New
bikes and
Groove.
stuff.
It's like in the Emperor's New Groove when he's like pulling her around in the wagon, the wheelbarrow. It's like a wheelbarrow.
Kinda.
All right, cool. He's a wheelbarrow driver. Yes, definitely change your number.
An Egyptian newlywed woman is divorcing her husband after just a few weeks because she says that he does all of the housework. Are you up or down on this reason for divorce?
I'm up because I want her to divorce him and marry me so she can do all the housework for me.
I'm down. Appreciate the help. You know, let him do some work or all of it.
She's not mad because he's doing some of the work. She's mad because he's doing all of it.
Well, pick up a hobby. Play some disc golf or something. Like paint.
Go look for tunnels behind the ear of the Sphinx.
There you go.
Jimmy Sabatino's request has been granted. After getting caught running a $10 million scheme from his jail cell, the
Nice.
Florida man asked the judge for a maximum 20-year solitary confinement penalty.
Oof.
Are you up or down on the judge granting this request?
That's a pretty stiff like sentence. 20 years?
Solitary.
Yeah, by yourself.
I don't know. I mean, I'm up on granting people's requests for punishment. If it's a fitting punishment.
Look, just basing off my knowledge of Castaway, Tom Hanks didn't even last that long. So there's no way this guy could do it. So
He'll actually have, the way the prison system works, he actually won't be like locked up in there the entire time. He'll get out for like an hour a day and then The guards, he'll have interactions with the guards and stuff, but yeah, other than that, he'll be in there by himself the whole time.
20 years.
Yeah.
What would you do by yourself for 20 years?
Get swole.
That's all he's going to do is exercise.
I would apply to be a science experiment for NASA so that they could come to me and I'd still get paid for them to do the experiments.
But don't think they'll let you do that from prison.
Hey, there's only one way to find out. Do it, go to prison, and try.
I guess so.
Shawn, you let me know how it goes.
I will pass.
That means it's time for...
Quick hits!
In Texas, you're now able to open carry swords and machetes. How well do you think you'd fare in hand-to-hand duels?
Honestly, I don't think I would do very well. I have terrible hand-eye coordination. And really bad depth perception. I'd probably walk right into the end of
I'm
it.
glad you're a pilot.
Actually, I owned a sword at one point and used to swing it around a little bit, so I think I can handle myself for a little while.
I used to throw knives at my dad's couch when I was a kid. Does that count? All right.
Police in Kansas City had to cut their interrogation short after dealing with a suspect's overwhelming amount of gas. How would you get out of a conversation you didn't want to be in?
Excessive crying. I would just wail for no reason.
But just leave.
How do you get out of it? I just walk away. Oh, good advice.
It's pretty much how I handle anything I don't want to do. I just don't do it.
I think I would borrow our friend Peck, his great tactic, which is to just squawk at the person until they stop speaking.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think he's done that to me once or twice.
A fight broke out in an Indianapolis McDonald's over chicken nuggets, with drive-thru customers diving through the window to throw punches at employees.
Nice.
Which food would you want to be armed with in a food fight?
Not chicken nuggets. Oh, man. All right, I got it. You ready? A frozen Jack's pizza.
Captain America, that sucker.
A hot sauce dispenser.
Nice. I would cover myself in banya calda.
What is this?
Because it smells awful.
Oh. Or you could always just cover yourself in Vaseline like the last guy on our last show. Try to get away. Slip right out of your hands.
In imitating Curb Your Enthusiasm, computer programmer Scott Smith says he was ticketed for honking his horn at a police officer. The plainclothes cop failed to go as quickly as Mr. Smith wanted at a green light. What is your driving pet peeve?
People not using their turn signal. It's the easiest possible thing to do, and no one around here does it. It's awful.
We don't have enough time in the show for me to go through all my driving pet peeves.
Well, he said your
kind-
biggest, so.
I'm that kind of guy who equally hates all driving non-smart people. I can't say it any nicer than that. So I'm going to go with rolling stops. Because it's so hard to tell whether they're going to stop or if they're just going to keep going and they're going to hit you or what. That's my biggest pet peeve.
I mean, mine theoretically is people just staying in the left lane even though they should get over in the right lane.
Yeah.
That is also...
But it's probably actually hitting someone's car at a bar and then not bothering to stop and tell anybody that you did it.
That's a big pet peeve of mine, too.
Yeah.
But it got a second place in trivia.
And what, $20?
Yes.
Do you think it was a payoff?
No.
We earned it.
It's just good luck when Jeff's car gets hit. For everyone but Jeff.
For everyone but Jeff.
Well, thank you guys for sticking with us for this episode. We want to remind you about calling 415-POD line in order to leave us a message that we can play on the show, or leaving us a review on iTunes. Either way, we will be able to send you a sticker in the mail.
A sticker.
And we really appreciate you guys listening. We'd love to know which of those snack cakes that you would get rid of. If you let us know on the Facebook page or call in, that'd be cool.
Just let us know who was right. And you get an extra sticker if it was me.
Today we were Shawn.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Jordan.
Thanks for joining, everybody.
And I am Jeff, and we are out.
I know how to count. Je vais to Schfifty-Five.
Okay, you should cut that out because we have to do an ad.